Most coaches don't struggle with getting clients because they're bad at marketing. They struggle because they're missing the system that's underneath it. And without that foundation, it's no wonder things feel inconsistent, unpredictable, and exhausting. If you've been throwing content into the void or ghosting your own marketing because it's just too much, then this video is for you. Let's break down the client attraction system that actually works. Hey there, I'm Jackie Appleby, online business manager, business coach, and your guide on this journey towards not just creating a successful coaching business, but creating a transformative one. You want to grow your coaching business while leading your best life, and I'm here to share tips, tricks, and strategies to make that dream achievable. With years of experience in the coaching industry, I've helped countless coaches move from feeling completely overwhelmed and chaotic to calm and thriving using my Coach to CEO framework. So if you're ready to transform your business, then you are in the right place, my friend. The first tactic in the system is about defining your niche, or as I like to call it, getting clear on your niche positioning. And I know you've probably heard that a million times already, but hear me out because there's a twist. The reason most client attraction marketing efforts fall flat is simple. You're not clear on who you're really talking to. A lot of coaches think that they've got their niche nailed down. I coach women. I help leaders, I support creatives. But the truth is, that's not a niche, that's a category. If you want consistent clients, you need a niche that reflects not just who you serve, but what they're actually struggling with and what they need to hear to say, that's me. Let me tell you about Jen. A few years ago, she came to me in a Shift Your Focus session, what's now evolved into my Niche Navigator program. She was a life coach who used movement medicine in her practice. Her work was powerful, but her messaging was completely scattered. She told me, Jackie, I coach all sorts of people, from CEOs and Fortune 500 execs to stay-at-home mums. How am I supposed to niche that down? And what we uncovered together was this. No matter their background, every single one of her clients had grown up or worked in environments with incredibly high expectations. They all struggled with imposter syndrome, self-worth, and internalized pressure. Things her method was uniquely designed to heal. Once we clarified that emotional thread and built her ICA around it, everything aligned. Her messaging, her offers, her content, it finally clicked. And here's the thing, it's not just coaches who run into this. I was in an OBM coaching session recently, and one of the women in my group said, I'm really struggling with marketing because I don't really have a niche. She was thinking that she had to refine her niche by industry. I don't work with just marketing agencies or coaches or carpet cleaning companies. So how do I niche? But here's the truth. Niche is not about the industry. It's about shared struggles, shared behaviors, shared values. And when you shift into that lens, the clarity comes fast and your messaging starts converting. And if this is the stage that you're in, check out my previous video on finding and working with your ideal coaching clients. I break this down in depth. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up in the comments if that reframe helped you clarify your niche today. So now that you're clear on who you serve, the next tactic in the client attraction system is building a service menu that resonates. This involves looking at what you're offering through a different lens, whether your programs actually meet your clients where they are and help them get where they want to go. Because I see this all the time. Many coaches either have one flagship offer that's hard to sell because it assumes everybody's ready for it, or they've got a random menu of options that don't build on each other or support long-term growth. Neither one of those is sustainable. That's why when I created my programs and pricing pathways offer, we didn't just talk about building a ladder, we talk about what kind of ladder makes sense. Imagine your offers like rungs. Each one gives your client a step up. But the trick is each rung needs to stand alone and build on the last. You want someone to be able to step into your world wherever they are in their journey, whether that's the beginning, middle, or almost bliss stage, and still feel like they're in the right place. And even better, when you design your menu this way, you don't always have to be onboarding brand new people. You create continuity. You guide existing clients from one transformation to the next, building stronger relationships, better results, and even more stable revenue along the way. Now, here's the other side of it, transformation. So many programs help clients go from pain to functionality, but that's only halfway. Your offer should be designed to move them from pain through the middle ground and into the actual bliss state. That's what great programs do. They don't just get clients unstuck, they move them into a totally different way of living, leading, or doing business. Take a look at your program suite. Are you giving clients a full journey or just a temporary relief? Okay, so now you've got your niche and your offer suite. You're clear on who you serve and how you help them. So the last tactic of the system is visibility, getting in front of your clients consistently. And the key word here is consistently, because it doesn't matter whether you're publishing content weekly, working referrals behind the scenes, or showing up in mastermind DMs. If it's not consistent, it's not sustainable. This is where so many coaches get stuck. They think that visibility means content, and if they're not on Instagram 5 days a week, they've already failed. But that's not the point. Visibility isn't a platform, it's a habit. What matters is that you've chosen a path that reaches your ideal clients where they actually are, aligns with how they make decisions, and fits the best way that you work. Because remember, we're all about building a thriving coaching business that allows you to lead your best life. So let me break it down. Some coaches thrive in the content visibility lane. Maybe that's a weekly vlog like this one, a podcast, or long form posts on LinkedIn. Others are more effective in the network visibility lane. They're in groups, masterminds, or they nurture referrals intentionally every quarter. And some are in the hybrid space. They post once a week, show up in DMs, and keep their community warm through email. The channel doesn't matter as much as the commitment. What builds trust is when people see you showing up regularly. It builds familiarity, credibility, and momentum. And that's what leads to conversations. And conversations are what leads to clients. And if you're not sure where to start with visibility, grab my guide, 25 Dynamic Strategies to Attract More Coaching Clients. There's something in there for every type of coach at every business stage. And I've put the link for that in the comments below. Let me know in the comments, are you more content visibility, network visibility, or do you think you're a hybrid of both? Okay, so let's zoom out for a second. What you just walked through wasn't a list of marketing tips. It was a system. This wasn't just a video about niche or messaging or visibility. This was about building a real system, a client attraction system designed for you. Now, most coaches think that their problem is marketing, but what they're really missing is the foundation that makes marketing work. I can't tell you how many times I've been asked, Jackie, how do I get more coaching clients? What's the secret I'm missing in my marketing? And here's the truth. There is no one-size-fits-all formula. There's no copy-paste marketing funnel that works for everyone, because your coaching business should be as individual as you are. So bring your own story, your own magic, and your own voice. And that deserves a system built around it. When you align your niche, your offers, and your visibility in a way that reflects your energy, your strengths, and your client needs, that's when everything clicks. You stop chasing, you stop second guessing, you start attracting clients who are already looking for someone exactly like you. That's the power of a client attraction system, and that's what I want for you. So as I mentioned, if you're ready to explore what that could look like, grab my free guide, 25 Dynamic Strategies to Attract More Coaching Clients. I've linked it in the description below. You'll find ideas in there for every visibility style, every energy level, and every season of business. And if you know a coach who's stuck in just post more hamster wheel, send them this video. They don't need more noise, they need a strategy that fits. Now you've got what it takes, and now you've got the system to match. So until next time, keep building your business your way.